DJ Akademiks takes aim at JCole. Let's talk about it. This is Fresh Hiphop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So DJ Akademiks, no stranger for controversial comments, has laid aim at the former member of the Big Three, which used to consist of Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and JCole. And yes, he's aimed at JCole. And Akademiks said this: "What happened to that ninja JCole? I ain't hear about him since he started popping ish about wanting to battle, then lined his homie Drake to battle Kendrick Dolo, while he sidestepped the whole battle and copped all types of pleas." Damn, Akademiks don't hold back. And of course he's talking about with the whole Kendrick Lamar dissing Drake and JCole, which ended up turning into the beef or battle of the generation between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. And JCole got involved. He was actually the first one to drop a diss from what I remember. But then pretty much the following day retracted it, took it down all streaming platforms, said he couldn't bear to battle his homie K-Dot. He had too much love for him. But back to what Akademiks was saying, where has JCole been? He's been hiding. He ain't been seen. His last album was in 2021 with The Off Season, which did very well critically and commercially. But in terms of forthcoming projects, his next album is rumored to be meant to be his last album, The Fall Off. There's word on these online streets that it's meant to be a triple disc, even though we don't have disc anymore. I'm guessing they mean have a lot of music on the album. But there's no official date as yet scheduled for the album, which is supposed to be a sort of retirement album. And what is JCole is 40 years old or something like that, or maybe 39. You might be thinking rapping in your 40s ain't the thing to do, especially with a full-length album. I can't imagine he's gonna retire completely. Maybe he just means from albums. With DJ Akademiks bringing up the whole copping a plea, leaving his buddy Drake to go at Kendrick Lamar, is that a fair assessment or a fair comment to aim at JCole? Of course, rap fans were not happy when Cole bowed out of the battle of the generation. Somebody that everybody respected his pen game. Most even considered him more lyrical than the other two, more than Drake and Kendrick. And veteran rappers from back in the day and even currently all didn't approve of Cole backing out, just purely based on the competitive nature of hip-hop. It's all about battling, seeing who is the best. And at that point in hip-hop, it really was truly a big three. This video with Drake and Cole, where Cole compared himself to Muhammad Ali, was basically the best time for him to really express and emphasize and put his foot down to show that he's the best. And backing out did maybe just affect his glow, his MC glow. Still respected, still liked, still one of most people's favorite rappers in the game, and arguably still #1 MC lyrically. But you'd be lying to say he didn't lose some brownie points. And this clip I'm about to play you, Akademiks speaks in that similar sort of vein or similar kind of opinion. Check out the clip.
When JCole did was it Might Delete Later, when he had dissed Kendrick, in my opinion, I've said this for the last year, out of Kendrick Lamar, Aubrey Drake Graham, and Jermaine Cole, I believe JCole has been rapping the best. His pen has been the most potent. That's why when it came to times where it was competition time, battle time, we thought, okay, Kendrick's jumping up. Seemed like he might be taking shots at both y'all, maybe a little bit more Drake than Cole, but Cole's the guy. Cole was also rapping like he rapped on First Person Shooter. He says, "We the Big Three like we started a league, but right now I'm feeling like Muhammad Ali." He was taking it and saying, he says, "I'm numero uno." He was saying that. What I realized about J. Cole is that he's just not good at playing the villain. His thing isn't controversy and confrontation and negative energy. You could tell. So while I believe he's been rapping the best, when he dissed Kendrick, it fell flat because a lot of people, even me, said it sounds like he don't believe what he's saying.
To me, that sounds like a rap fan that was somewhat disappointed with J. Cole. And I know Akademiks is a big Drake fan. He was always going to root for Drake over Kendrick Lamar. And maybe feels like J. Cole could have helped with Drake beating Kendrick, and it wouldn't have been such a unanimous and humiliating defeat for Drake. But like I said before, Cole was in his bag, and that's what Akademiks said, and most people would say that. Cole was in some great MCing, pure hip-hop form. So the fact that he didn't step up to the plate with his first real hip-hop battle is just part of the sport. It's disappointing to most people. But at the same time, the way the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef went, in terms of very, very personal, in hindsight, I think everyone can say Cole really made the right decision. I can't really see Cole getting as low and dirty as Drake and Kendrick did in terms of insulting each other and making stuff up about each other on a personal level. But would I want to see Kendrick versus Cole on a lyrical level? Of course. Who wouldn't have? Definitely the two most lyrical rappers in the game. But you can't change what happened. Kendrick is now the king. There is no top three, it's just him. But back to what Akademiks said. Cole ain't missing. Cole is just doing his thing. Cole is always under the radar. Emphasized by his latest post on X. The man is just riding a bike in the street. No security, nothing. He's a man of the people, and I guess that's why people like him. When Cole drops his next album, whether it's his last album or not, his legacy is set. Yeah, the battle, backing out of the battle will stain his legacy a little bit, but overall he'll be remembered as an MC who was arguably the best lyrically of his generation. But that's just my opinion. I want to know yours. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And for just a few dollars, people, you can support the channel and become a member. Exclusive content just for you. This is Fresh Hip-Hop Opinion. Peace and love.
When JCole did the, might delete later, when he had dissed Kendrick, in my opinion, I've said this for the last year. Out of Kendrick Lamar, Aubrey Drake Graham, and Jermaine Cole, I believe JCole has been rapping the best. His pen has been the most potent. That's why when it came to times where it was competition time, battle time, we thought, okay, Kendrick's jumping up. Seemed like he might be taking shots at both y'all, maybe a little bit more Drake than Cole, but Cole's the guy. Cole was also rapping like he rapped on First Person Shooter. He says, we the big three like we started a league, but right now I'm feeling like Muhammad Ali. He was taking it and saying, he says, I'm numero uno. He was saying that. What I realized about J. Cole is that he's just not good at playing the villain. His thing isn't controversy and confrontation and negative energy. You could tell. So while I believe he's been rapping the best, when he dissed Kendrick, it fell flat because a lot of people, even me, said, it sounded like he don't believe what he's saying.